not interesting? No.
Um, uh, yeah, I guess spoiled, but I don't really care about spoilers usually. But this one, it's like the game itself doesn't interest me, so knowing the story
I
was
see.
like, okay, that's all I needed.
Cause, cause I want to buy two games. It's Final Fantasy 16,
Mm,
or
yeah.
it's either I buy the game like the complete edition, which includes the DLC and stuff, or do I buy two games, which is Nier
Oh,
Automata and Final
you can
Fantasy
always buy the
16 but
DLC
base
like later, I guess.
later? Yeah, I know, but tempting. It's price sale.
Well,
Ay, well, I wish I was richer. Huh?
so sad. I gotta go some JavaScript.
It is infinite, right?
Yeah, even I had a lot of issues with. I don't remember anymore. It's kind of, oh yeah. Definitely don't like the
Oh,
controls.
you don't like it?
It's so slippery. But maybe I can just adjust mine.
Slippery?
I don't know. This
Is
is
it
the
mouse acceleration
yeah,
thing?
but I meant like the lowest already. I look back at opening day.
But it looks nicer, very nicer.
I feel like the charm of Bioshock 1 and 2 is gone though. Look Alright.
Oh,
Look,
it's so much brighter though.
yeah, because we're in the sky this time.
Ah,
Which is, I think, it like, okay, I like the idea. I don't know, it's just like the idea of Bioshock is a little lost in this one. I'm not sure. Hey, did I even save that? No, I didn't. The prophet stands up to foes who bring anyone. Oh, thanks, let's go. Stand behind the prophet. Deceive and deceitful illusion. Oh my god, today I had a talk with my coworker. Her name is Rachel.
We do indeed.
Why are you
yes.
following
Yeah.
me?
We were already
So,
here.
Why are you following us?
Lead design,
Aperitif.
lead art.
yeah. Yeah. Tiba. Look at gear. Gear is a special clothing that grants you unique abilities. You can only wear 4 pieces at a time and one per type. Cool. Oh my god, why did I have to press enter?
Is there a New Year graphic from Blizzard?
From Blizzard?
Yeah, New Year like artwork from the characters.
Ah.
Wanna see? Come on.
Mana ni? Oh, that's pretty good. Check compare current pencil.
Oh, it's in the Chinese Blizzard forum. Interesting.
Oh, killing
Yeah.
Maker trap has
Oh my god, it looks so nice.
new boots. Betrayer. Killing a possessed human causes them to explode nearby. That's pretty good. Hmm. And found.
Doctor ordered. You'll find that hand
So much shit. Maybe.
in a pinch.
The difference between life and death.
Add some another repulsive field to improve defense.
What was that?
Surprising.
Surprising that it worked?
Surprising that it didn't kill him.
But a magnetic repulsive field around one's body can come in handy.
If it doesn't kill you.
A fair point.
Alright. Oh yeah, Rachel. Apa dia?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rachel went to CF Comic Festa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so me and Rachel know this girl Hannah. She used to work in Kurechi. Um, a lot of things happen lah. But basically, she's a very interesting person. Like she's very honest, like me, I guess. But then she has no tact in how she says it. Kind of just says it as it no filter and kind of doesn't read the room sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And then okay, like for example, I think my boss hates her because she kind of just goes around and has this attitude of like, oh, I hate this job, so like that, like outright,
Oh,
you know what I
in
mean?
in the job, during the
Yes, she
job.
says that a
Okay.
lot when
Why?
people. Yes,
That's
and
brave.
yeah, I know. At first, I was like, you know what, I respect that, but like
Maybe she thinks she's too valuable for the job to like fire her. That's
I
why she
don't
has
know.
that
That's the
attitude.
thing. I think actually she's very insecure. Not to like psychoanalyze someone, but I think I'll come back to that one. But like yeah, for example, when Jason gives her feedback or something, she's like, oh, like that, just like outright. So it feels very like okay. Um, and she did that for a while. I think she was in this company about 2 years and a half maybe. And then she was actually kind of let go. Like actually first our boss gave her uh one of the first trial on hybrid work. He's trying to test it out at that point, but
Mm-hmm.
but he doesn't allow actual hybrid work. It has to be contract work technically. So contract, right?
Oh.
Obviously no EPF, no SOXO,
Mm-hmm.
and she doesn't get travel allowance, blah blah blah, all that stuff. But like, if you read the contract, I feel like I wouldn't have taken it because it's essentially the same pay, if not less,
Mm-hmm.
for. I think she goes to the office 2 days and then 3 days at home. And then let me think. So it's still 5 days a week. You know what I mean? But it
I
feels
see.
like it's to me it
But you
makes no
get the
sense.
freedom to to work at home lah.
Just that 3 days
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, you don't get SOXO and APF. So to me it's like
Uh,
a bad contract. But yeah, to
yes.
me if I got that contract I would have just said no. But she
Mm-hmm.
immediately signed it and then later she starts complaining about it. So I at first I was sympathetic to her plight. Like, okay, I get it. I'm sorry to hear. I guess Yue, our boss, is did a predatory contract. Boo hoo boo boo. But then after a while it got a bit like, okay, you signed the contract. You're 26 at that time, you signed the contract. It feels like you know, you can
Mm-hmm.
read. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm. Okay, and then slowly, apparently, Sapphire, who's the lead artist, did say, Yue boss wanted to fire her a while ago, but Sapphire was the one who talked him out of it for a bit. And
Oh.
then finally, the contract is about to end soon, and yeah, Yue doesn't want to renew the contract, but he talked to Hannah about it like it's a mutual thing lah. It's like I think we can end the agreement here,
Mm-hmm.
and uh it's very obvious I think to everyone that Yue technically fired her, but because
Mm-hmm.
it's contract ending, no one really says
Okay.
it's fired, and
Okay.
she doesn't take it like I remember when she found out it really was. She told me like she had a what's the word? An inkling, I guess. But I was like,
Epiphany.
yeah, I was like, I'm sure it's nothing. And then that very next day, yeah, she got quote unquote fired. And then I was like, okay, you wanna have dinner after work? We can talk about it. And I freaking took my night off to go, have dinner with her. First of all, she invited this other girl, Asper. Who I'm not the biggest fan of, I won't lie. But I was like, okay, sure, she just wants comfort. Okay, invite more people. But then during dinner, she doesn't even talk to us. She's like messaging her Discord friends about how she fired and like, whoa, she's so happy. Whoa, whoa. It's like, I just feel so like I thought I took
Hmm.
my night off to be here talking to you in the present. Let's rant, let's do whatever. But no, she's just ranting on Discord. And then I thought like, okay,
Discord during
yes,
dinner?
yes, in
How?
front of
On
us.
the phone?
Yes. And then
What?
every now and then I thought like, okay, maybe she's just not interested in what me and Esper are talking about. That's fine, I guess. Just zone out, right? But then she'll ask us to repeat what we said because she wasn't paying attention. So it's like, my goodness, I have to go back and talk
Oh
about. So it's very,
no.
very like there are some things that she does that irks me a lot, lah. But at the same time, I feel like me and her get along fundamentally well. She has the same like principles as me, stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind considering her a friend. As a coworker, I do think she's very, very flawed. But I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, well, whatever, right? But I did tell her like, we can still hang out outside of work. We can do that, no problem.
Where does she work now?
I think just freelance or something.
Oh, freelance. Okay.
Yeah. Uh, okay. So and then okay, so she after that she keeps asking to okay, so that's her. And then Rachel is the other girl who she's the only other girl I know that Hannah hangs out with outside of work.
Mm-hmm.
Even though this other girl Esper is like her closest friend. We thought like the whole office thought like this is your close friend, but she never like ajak
Acknowledge
Esper.
that.
No, I have a theory. Esper's like this bubbly cheerleader type girl. Like
Mm-hmm.
you can say anything and she'll agree with you. She's like people pleaser, I guess. So
Mm-hmm.
she's quite like because of that, she just has a lot of friends. I have a
Mm-hmm.
theory that this kind of extrovert they 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 talk they blah 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 with other people. So you're not really special because everyone's your friend. So I think and I don't mind
Mm.
that. But I'll say I don't really keep those people as close friends. But I think that's Hannah's issue. Like she cannot really get close with Esper, so therefore she's trying with other people like me and Rachel. So that's where Rachel comes in. She keeps asking Rachel and me to go bouldering because she got into bouldering after
What
one
is
Tinder date.
bouldering?
It's essentially like rock climbing without the harness.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
and I tried it. It was fine, but she keeps pestering that we go. And I'll be honest, like if I really wanted to go, I could have definitely made time. But it was more like when she keeps suggesting, I was like, oh sure, just give me a time. Um, and then she'll be like, okay, we just have to wait for what's her name, Rachel, to confirm then. And then that keeps getting uh
Never happened.
yeah, yeah, it feels just like that. But like the way she keeps pestering, I don't know. But anyway, I'll just explain to you my fallout with her. So, after that never happened, uh, in September I was like, okay, I don't think we can arrange this anytime soon because September is my brother's wedding. I really have to focus, zone in, right? But I felt so bad that I kept, I guess, like ignoring this invite. That the day right after my brother's wedding, I drove straight back home and I went to level up KL with her. I invited her because this time I was like, okay, I'll try to initiate to show like, I'm trying to, I guess. Um so I asked her, you want to go to level up KL with me? And she did. And it was fine. I think just renting with her, meeting her in person, it helped a bit lah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like, okay, yeah, she's still a friend I guess I want to maintain. Also, funnily, because she keeps saying like she doesn't want to find a job, but during Level Up KL, she keeps giving her business card everywhere. And then there's even like Level Up KL is a game event, right? So there's even a couple solo devs. So I'm just talking to him about like his game that he made alone and everything. It's like, ah, cool, cool, cool. And then she gives him her business card. I just feel like
Yes.
You don't need to give that to a solo dev. I don't think
Solo
he's gonna
dev.
do anything
Do
about
anything
this.
about it.
Yeah, but that's the thing that she lacks, I
Not gonna hire
guess,
you.
like reading cues. I don't know. So it's like okay. Anyway, okay, so after that she's like, we should go bouldering again. I was like, okay, sure, just give me the freaking date. And again, like I said, if I really wanted to, I could have put a date too, but at the same time, she's the one inviting. I just assume, you can arrange it probably, or put us in the group chat, me and Rachel, right? We can probably
Mhm.
think about something. But after a while, suddenly, I think like 3 weeks after that, she started. Okay, wait, actually, no, no. Before this even happened, before the level up KL, she did ask to help export some draw. Basically some of the work she did in the company for her portfolio lah. She's like, can I ask you to help?
Oh.
Give me some of the files. I was like, sure. Although in my head, I was thinking like, what were you doing in that last months that you knew you were going
Yeah,
to
you
leave?
should compile
Yes,
everything.
because if I do it this way, it's technically illegal. But also, like, you
Yeah.
could just ask the
y-
boss. Also, like, I don't think he minds if you ask for portfolio work. But yeah, okay. So after the level up KL, 3 weeks later, she starts asking again. So this is her second time actually asking for the portfolio thing. So I got very annoyed at this point because it's like, um,
How can you
not
extract it though? Is it like in the files company
yeah,
project?
there is company files already done lah, so I can easily find it.
Ah.
But at the same time, now she asked for so much. Like, I wish I could find you the list she asked. It's just tiba so much. I was like, wow, this girl really didn't prepare anything when she was about to leave. So I got very upset. But also I was very busy that week too, catching up on everything.
Yeah.
So I ignored her message. First of all, it was on Discord. I actually don't pay attention on Discord message as much as I do on WhatsApp. So it was like,
Mm.
especially at work, I was just like, okay. I didn't even notice it until like I think 2 days later, but I saw, I was like, but I still ignore it because I was very genuinely busy. And then Rachel, when she only comes 1 day a week, right? She suddenly like, Nadia, Hannah told me to ask you about the portfolio stuff. What? She's asking Rachel to pester me about it now. So I was like, oh my god. And I was still gonna ignore it because now I'm annoyed that she's so impatient about something that could wait. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
but then I get a message on WhatsApp pula, which she should have done earlier, to be
Yeah,
honest. So I
yeah.
got super annoyed at this point. I just sent her everything. It took me a good, I don't know, hour or something to compile everything. And then I sent her a long message saying, not long, long, but I was like, hey, by the way, I don't appreciate you uh,
Oh
pestering me
wow.
for this portfolio thing because I could get in trouble. Like, it's my ass on the line if anything happens. And then she didn't even say sorry. I don't remember what she said, but she's like, okay, this is the last time I'll ask. Something like that. I was like, fine.
Uh,
But I got a bit
I mean,
miffed that she doesn't like. I'm clearly annoyed, and I got a bit upset that she's not acknowledging that. I guess that's it lah. But I was like, okay, fine. I'm just gonna cool down off this. But I was still like, the tension wasn't resolved in my head. And then later, for some reason, again on Discord. So I also missed the message a couple days later. She says, actually, let's just ignore the bouldering thing. She knows I hike, so she's like, how about you take me hiking? Something like that. So,
Mhm.
and I'm annoyed because it's like, I'm not in the mood to go out alone with this girl right now. So I let the message linger again because it's like, yeah, I've already not read it for a couple of days, so I'll just wait. I think I was gonna reply at it tonight, and then suddenly at night I saw the message she sent where it's like, okay, I get the hint. I'll stop talking to you. And then it was like 12 or something when she sent that. So I was genuinely like, oh my god, I don't want to think about this. So I went to sleep. And then I woke up and then both messages are gone because she deleted it. So it's like, now I don't even know what to do because she deleted the message. So I assume she doesn't want me to see that. Um, and then after that, we don't talk ever. So it's like, this is weird.
Oh.
Um, okay, so because of that, during CF Comics Fiesta, when I knew Rachel was gonna go there and Hannah was boofing there too, I was like, "Hey Rachel, if you see Hannah, drop a hi for me." That's it. I didn't ask her to go out of of her way to do it. I just like, maybe this is a good
Just
way
yeah.
to like remind her, like, yeah, I do think of
Do
you.
think about you.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's my exactly what I was thinking. And then Rachel comes back from CF. She's like, Nadia, I told I told Hannah what you said. And then she's like, Hannah seems very angry. It's like, oh. And then apparently, and then we had a whole lunch talk because I was like, okay, I need to sit down to hear about all this. So apparently when Rachel was like, yeah, Nadia, drop a high. Uh, Hannah was like, why couldn't she do that herself? It's like,
Oh.
and then Rachel, this sweet little angel, was like, oh, she's very busy. She didn't even come to Comic Fiesta. And then Anna's like, is she really busy? It's like, yeah, I was busy, by the way. I was hiking that day, and then tomorrow I had something with you. So it's like, oh, yeah, I'm
Mhm.
busy. So generally, like, okay, made me kind of laugh, but I didn't know what else I was expecting. This is oh, I forgot to tell you. Okay, a little bit backstory. Also, before she quit, the like a couple weeks before that, she was having lunch with me and Sapphire. And okay, fair enough, like Amalina thinks Sapphire was in the wrong in this one, but Sapphire wanted to give some unwarranted advice for her next job during
Who
lunch. Sapphire.
wanted me?
Huh?
Oh, Sapphire. Okay.
Yeah, so she is the art lead, so I feel like, if I had my last lunch with Jason, I don't mind having some words of wisdom for the next job from my lead. But
Mhm.
maybe I'm a bit, I don't think about it like a personal attack, I guess. But
Mhm.
up during lunch, Sapphire wanted to give unwarranted advice lah to Hannah. So basically, all she said was like, next time in your next job. I don't remember what exactly she said, but it boils down to the whole like have some tact in how you express yourself, blah blah
Ah.
blah blah blah. And woof, the lunch went so sour. She did not want to look at us at all. She didn't want to acknowledge. I tried to invite her into the conversation. Nope, nada. So it's like, okay, okay.
He just
She
quiet, right?
she yeah, she went stonewall, like, okay. So I was like, okay, she's pissed, I guess. But I misunderstood it to be pissed for something else. Actually, I thought she was pissed at me. And then I found out later that night, I asked her, I apologized to her. I was like, hey, I'm sorry if I said something during lunch that upset you. I genuinely thought, but I don't remember. And then I found out, oh, it was actually because of Sapphire. And then she got drunk that night, and when she's messaged me on Discord. And then she started saying all these things where she's like, oh, I was about to snap during lunch. I had to hold my violent tendencies to make sure I don't slam her head on the table. She said exactly that,
Oh,
because I genuinely was like, ooh.
what?
I'm reading all this, genuinely like, what the hell is happening? She's like 2, 3 years older than me, so I feel like I'm the adult being like, okay, calm
Mhm.
down, little girl. Like, okay, okay. Um, so that's a little backstory. So I never told Sapphire that. Usually, I'm like
Oh,
an adamant believer in just telling people things that might they might want to know lah, like this. But I feel like
yeah.
this one I cannot tell Sapphire because I would be so genuinely upset if someone tells me.
I
Oh,
want to smash their
yeah,
head.
I was like, what the fuck? I This is the first time I've ever met someone who like thinks violently, I guess, because I never. And first of all, I never hate people. Like, I dislike people, but I don't have the energy to hate people as much as this woman does. But to think physical harm on someone is like,
Hmm.
I this is the first time, so I was genuinely taken aback, and I was very very thrown off by that. Like, made me question a bit if I want to stay friends with her, to be honest. But time passed, blah 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 blah. Okay, where was I in the present? Oh, okay. So yeah. So uh she thinks, she's like, it's Nadia really busy, blah 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 blah. So
Mhm.
um I think I told you Sapphire had a conversation. Sorry, Rachel had a conversation with Sapphire. That happened.
Mhm.
That's apparently it went well, which I'm so happy for them.
Mhm.
And because of that, Rachel was like, thank you so much for giving me advice on how to talk to Sapphire." Blah blah blah. She's like,
Ah,
if you want help, you can ask me too. I actually had a follow up with Hannah a while ago, so I kind of understand where you're coming from. So I was like, wait a minute, interesting. So during
uh-huh.
that lunch, because this is Rachel again, I feel like
Mhm.
if you have to piss Rachel off or have some falling out, you must have done something terrible, because this woman was like too, what's it called, like way too sane.
Non-confrontational.
Yeah, she's too much non-confrontational at one point. So it's like, okay, something is going on. So I did ask her like, so what's up then? Because she clearly knows Hannah's Oh,
But they're
by
still friends, Hannah and Rachel.
yeah, I did ask her. She's like, yeah, I consider her a friend so much. Oh, here's the thing. Okay, okay, wait. Okay, wait. Going back, actually, apparently during the CF talk too, when she's like, is Nadia really busy? Rachel keep trying to like now
Dekat.
it's getting uncomfortable, I guess, so she's trying to
Ah,
like divert the conversation away, but apparently Hannah keeps trying to bring it back. I
oh,
know
correct.
Hannah at this point that she wants to talk shit about me actually, but Rachel and I don't have any bad
Ah,
blood, so it's like I
yeah.
don't think Rachel would. So it's just kind of funny to think about the idea that Hannah wanted to lah. I don't have a problem if people want to talk shit. It's just that my issue is Hannah feels like she could have just told me in person lah, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're both such honest people. Like I told her immediately my issue with her portfolio thingy, right? So it's like you could be honest with me too, what you want. Because I'm always confused what she wants in our friendship. I looked at it as like a casual friendship because I do have close friends already. I don't really want to invest that much energy in other people, especially her, unfortunately. So
Mm-hmm.
I was like, but I don't really know what she wants from me, to be honest. Cause she thinks that like apparently okay. So um, when I asked Rachel like what was your falling out, right? So apparently, Hannah keeps pestering her for bouldering again. I guess like on the third time, Rachel felt bad.
Mm-hmm.
Even though she does not want to boulder, she felt bad. She's like, okay, well, I'll try anyway, right? For a friend. Mm. And then
Then.
they talked in Discord about where to go. Apparently, there was a toss up between Bukit Jalil or PJ punya area.
Mm-hmm. There's a ball.
Discussion. Yeah,
Bukit
apparently.
Jalil. Ah,
It's usually like in a gym, like a very fancy gym. But anyway, so
mm-hmm.
discussion, and then Rachel set the location to PJ, and then asked one more time, like this one, right? We'll confirm on this one. Hannah says yes. And then the day comes, and Rachel's already at the PJ area, bouldering, and she notices Hannah's 5 minutes late. So she's like, Hannah, where are you? And then Hannah's like, I'm already here. I don't see you. And then Rachel's like, and they find out that Hannah's in Bukit Jalil right now, and Rachel is in PJ. And then they had an
Ah,
argument on Discord because Hannah's like, you went to the wrong place, blah 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 blah. And then Rachel, when she's telling us this, she told us like, I'm not one to show screenshots because she thinks showing screenshots is confrontational, but in this situation she had to, and she just
oh.
sent a screenshot where they agreed on going to Bukit PJ. And then apparently Hannah was like, I'm very overwhelmed right now, I need a minute to cool down. And then they just stopped talking at that point, and then apparently
Like that.
had their private uh had their private bouldering sessions, I guess, like separately. But Rachel, this freaking angel, right? Like, so yeah, she said like she wants to avoid conflict, right? I think to her, like as long as you are not arguing anymore or there's no tension anymore, it's settled. Like her conflict is
Mm-hmm.
settled, even though like okay, it's because what happens is Rachel messaged her later after the bouldering that she had alone was like you still want to have dinner, I don't mind driving all the way to Bukit Jalil to meet you. And Hannah is like, sure. And I asked Rachel, did she apologize to you? Because this is clearly a
A
misunderstanding caused by
misunderstanding.
her. And then,
Miscommunication.
yeah. And that could be easily resolved. And then Rachel said, I don't remember, which I assume means she did not
But
apologize. Uh,
ah,
which made me so upset. Like, Rachel, you are
yeah.
such a saint because if I were in that situation, I would be so upset. Like, if that were me, if I were Hannah, I'd be so embarrassed. I probably, first of all, would not let her drive all the way to Bukit Jalil after
Mm-hmm.
that mishap. I would probably even pay her dinner at that point just because, like, oh my god, this girl doesn't even want to go bouldering, doing it for you. You got the wrong location and now you made it a whole big deal. So, oh my god. And I asked her, like, did I ask her? I was wondering, like, why would you remain friends? I don't know. She said she enjoys, like, the friendship. But I asked like, do you consider her close friends? She was like, well, how do you define close? I think we agreed that they're not close lah. It's just like casual friendship the way I do it
Mm-hmm.
probably. So yeah, so that's Hannah. And then let me think what else. Uh I don't remember much anymore, but it's just she seems
Does
very
she?
like manic person, I guess. I've never met a person like this. It's like I cannot like also it doesn't feel like I can talk despite her being so open and honest. It feels like I cannot be honest with her because she's gonna take it so personally. And also, oh my god, also so Sapphire doesn't follow her on Twitter, but Sapphire follows me on Twitter, and then Sapphire
Mm-hmm.
follows this new artist that joined like last year, I guess, Marcus, uh,
Mm-hmm.
on Twitter. And then one time oh yeah, because okay guys, yeah, so one time Hannah was like she had a private lunch with me and she's like, do you she brought this up and she's like, oh, am I not cool enough for her to follow me or something? I was like, oh my god. I
Oh.
keep telling her like I don't think it's a personal thing, genuinely. There's a lot of people I don't follow on me. I don't even tell people my account, blah blah blah. And then apparently Rachel said that Hannah says the same thing during the dinner when they're just talking. Hannah's
Mm-hmm.
like, Rachel,
You
why does
follow
Nadia
me?
not reply to my messages? Am I not cool enough or something like that lah? I was like, oh my god, this girl. It just feels like, first of all, I did tell her by the way to WhatsApp if anything, because I really don't check the Discord that much. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but also, yeah, I guess I mean, the thing she talks about also is not. I'm trying to think. It's very Discord. I don't know how to explain it. She talks very Discord behavior. So it's like
How Discord behavior?
Um, I'm trying to think. It just feels very reactionary lah. I'm not sure how to explain it. It's just I prefer her company in person. I won't lie.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise it feels so. I just had I have to dig up some examples to show, I guess. But yeah, that's Hannah. It's very weird. This girl, she takes things very personally, and she hold grudges so tightly. It's like even if I like you said right, it was me saying extending a hi towards her was me hoping to test the water to see like if she responded positively, I was gonna try to mend the relationship. I was gonna apologize too for how I've been avoiding her. But then
Uh,
now with this new revelation, I'm
no,
like, but
maybe not.
I do feel bad because I don't like
Yeah,
leaving friendships or anything without
yeah.
closure like that. But
Mm.
my God, this woman, she's 28 now, and I have to
Does she have
close
any
friends.
friends? Other
Right,
friends? Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah. I
That's
was
what you're
gonna ask.
thinking, right? I was gonna say too, because the way she goes about things, it feels like she doesn't have any other close friends, which I
Yeah, you
feel
got ajak bouldering like
right. Other people you
i-
could mm,
so if I mean if she ajak the bouldering and stuff, I would consider like
mm.
a quite close.
Oh, you
But
think
then
so?
if you treat your friends,
Like
quote unquote
this?
close friends like this, the sounds
Yeah.
iffy.
Um, that's the thing. I think she has this. Like I said, I think her whole attitude is based off insecurity, unfortunately, because she has this thing where if you look at her Instagram or when she talks to you, it sounds like she has something going on. Like her Instagram has friends, and then when she talks to you, she's like, "Oh, last week I went out with Asper," blah, 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 blah. And then later you find out like they haven't met up with each other for 3 months or something. So it's not like a
Oh,
constant friendship, but she puts on like a
oh,
front. I think she's like that's a
this
facade.
friend,
Like
I have this all these friends,
I
different friend
I
groups.
guess so. I think it's like her defense mechanism where she doesn't want people to see
Her as
like
lonely.
maybe, and then it's not just the friendship too. Like for example when she was quote unquote fired by Yue, she kept saying like she's so freaking happy, but then when I a month later when I
Uh,
told her like, oh, my negotiation worked, I got the part-time job, she was like, she sounds very bitter suddenly. She's like, Yue must really like you, so it's like
oh.
it feels like okay, so you're not actually happy you got fired then, right? You know what I mean? It's like there's this thing
Mm,
she just makes people what to believe, and then I'm not that close of a friend enough for me to like I see it sometimes, but it's like what am I gonna do with this facade, right? Okay, sure, you're putting up
mhm.
an act. Am I supposed to go to you like, hey, do you want comfort or something? I feel like we're not that close of friends for me to do that. So then when I get the assumption wrong that she is happy, blah blah blah, it feels like I'm getting punished for the fact that I didn't ask her.
Uh,
Like
You didn't read her enough.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, okay, can you just tell me you're not happy then, so we can just immediately go there. I don't mind. So it's like it's a
But
weird
then you
like
say she's honest, so
that's the
I'm.
thing. That's why I'm saying it's weird because she puts up this front where she's honest, and for work stuff, yeah, sure, she's honest. But it's like when it comes to her feelings, I guess, like when she knows
Hmm.
um she's embarrassed or someone she's got fired. So this is like uh not a happy time for her, but she pretends like it is. So then I don't know why. I guess so people don't feel pity towards her. I guess I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Even though like it's an okay feeling. You want comfort. It's okay. We can give you
Mm-hmm.
comfort. But I don't like this like, oh look, I'm so happy, and now I have to be like, do you actually want comfort? Like, I don't want to do that. So
Uh,
annoying. Yeah. So that's Hannah. This girl. But very interesting to hear about her and what she thinks of me last minute. Uh, yeah. All I say is I'm glad she's kind of not in the office anymore. But I do,
what do you mean, kind of?
um, cause at least I can like resolve this thing in person easier. Like to arrange a meetup
Uh,
and talk. Okay, first of all, I do have to arrange a meetup, as in like I don't think I can just message this if I want to resolve this friendship, right? Like I don't
mm-hmm.
think I can just send a text because I think she can read it into different ways, and now I'm gonna be a big like she's gonna somehow portray the things I say terribly again. I just have a feeling lah.
Uh,
So if I go in person, I just tell her I think it should be okay. But to arrange time to talk to her feels more daunting than if I just like, hey, should we have lunch at work? Let's go. Senang gila. But it's whatever. But do you have that where you want to resolve um closure, I guess, no matter what, even with people
uh,
like this.
I don't think I have like complicated relationship with friends. I would say yours is pretty complicated.
Yeah, I
It's like
see that.
I hate when friendship is like this tug of war thingy. It
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
feels like no. So
Right. It shouldn't.
I hate burning bridges too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it
yeah.
feels like right now. So
It feels
you would
it
like
doesn't
to.
feel nice. It doesn't feel nice. Uh, but yeah, I think with my friends, pretty chill. I would say. Except for the one guy that spoiled AOT for me. That is the worst.
That
That
one
is the worst
burned
one.
bridge.
Yes, I blocked him everywhere. It's funny
Okay.
because I blocked him on WhatsApp, and then he messaged me on Discord. Ni kau block aku ke kat WhatsApp? I ignored that.
Oh,
Fuck you.
interesting,
I
interesting.
feel
Wait.
so betrayed. No, because uh me okay, I give you my opinion in spoilers, right? So if you have a media that
Uh
you
huh.
enjoy
Uh huh.
and you want the other person to enjoy,
Uh huh.
so I want them to experience the best lah, which mean without any spoilers,
Uh
you
huh.
know.
Uh-huh.
So if you, to me, like spoiling someone goes against that feeling.
Yeah, I
So
get
if
it.
you really enjoy a show, you really want the other person to like experience it for its first time without any knowledge
Yeah, I get it.
prior. So at the time, uh, he wanted to watch AOT. So I guess a week before or earlier lah, I forgot. Okay, he wanted to watch AOT, so I gave him like a website, and he asked me, "Do you know any website?" Because he's know I'm like the anime guy, whatever. So I gave him the website. After that, couple weeks after that, he asked me, "Hey, do you know any manga websites that I can?" So I feel like, oh, there's a new guy that is interested in anime. So I try to give him the access. So I give him this manga website. Motherfucker, the next hour or something, he he gave me the spoiler for AOT
Oh.
that yeah, that hasn't aired yet. So
He was what, trying
that
to talk to you about
What
it?
happened?
Or like
no,
maliciously spoil?
no, I think maliciously. He
Really?
said, did, yeah,
Damn. Okay, yeah, that is an asshole.
yeah. I was so pissed because at the time, I'm not huge into manga honestly,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel it's not the same lah to me.
Mm-hmm.
I need not need lah. I can read manga, not like I'm simpleton or
Father,
something.
Comstock,
Uh,
called on
people
me
that read
today
manga
to
always
write
have
its
this some
biograph,
kind of
me.
superiority
The man
complex,
pays
in my
for
opinion,
exactly
especially on
100
Twitter.
pages in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm half a Jew when I
And
smell
I
silver,
don't
so
mind
I
it.
say,
You
I
right?
say,
If you like
Father,
reading manga, then read manga.
you're
If you like watching
flawed.
anime,
Hook
watch
onto them
anime.
with this skyhook.
Uh, by the time I don't really like reading
Damn hook
manga,
must be
because it's
magnetized.
like voice acting,
Looks to
music,
me
all the
and
animation and
says,
stuff, which I like.
100
So
will suffice,
that is why
as I know
I
how
don't
it
read
ends.
manga, even though it's like common knowledge for like for AOT is already ending and
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah, I got spoiled. Not good.
So
It's
sorry
the
to
same
hear.
with JJK. Because of these stupid people, really can't like one chapter comes out. Twitter is going to be like it's just full of that in my timeline.
Oh
So I
yeah.
had to caught up with the manga, even though it's really not enjoyable, to be honest. But for the
Well,
sake
that
of
one I
not
don't know what
getting caught,
to say because yeah, Twitter, you
yeah,
can't
just
really
get
be
off
on Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah.
But uh, but after that though, I remember blocking the words from AOT sometimes.
Oh
Although,
yeah,
but
that works.
but that works, but not every time. Not something if you don't know about it. How do you know you're gonna block that word? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
So
get
mainly character death lah.
it. Character
So
death.
unfortunate. Yeah, so I muted the character's name. But what if there's an artwork for that character that looks nice? So I missed out on that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I get it.
So annoying.
So sorry.
It's like I don't even enjoy JJK anymore. It's so dumb.
Because of the manga.
Like, yeah, I have to read the manga, right? Uh, when I read the manga, I was like, there's so many potential in the animation, with the fight scenes, with the dialogue, with the voice acting. So bland.
Get it,
This time
okay.
you're playing as a human,
Yes. We always play it.
no? The Big Daddy?
But
Big
they
Daddy
are
is
human. It's just that they got experimented on.
mutant, right? He
I
mutated or something.
sort of just experimented on, I guess. Ah, human relation. Bro, I like
I like this gun. Though.
right. It's very pretty. It's all like how it
he,
looks.
it's like the classic like old kind of gun. It looks nice.
It's Bioshock, I guess. It's very steampunk.
It's Rook something something the gun model.
Still,
Rook, I forgot. It's called Rook gun. It's not.
wow, what is happening to this guy? It's too bright. I miss
Too
Bioshock.
bright for you?
Yes.
This is just nice.
Also, no, because Bioshock 2 and 1, there's like a horror element to it.
Oh, you want a horror?
Yeah, I feel like it was better that way. Because it's supposed to be like horrific, you know, it's like, oh, people are making sins under the ocean, or I guess up in the sky too. Cause
Okay.
capitalism sucks so bad.
Everyone stay calm and lock your doors if you can. The
Oh,
prophet foresaw this day would come, and
He's
he
gone inside!
the answer is not in panic, but in prayer.
Oh, it's called Mauser.
this gun.
Yes, Mauser C96.
Okay, now I can buy it.
Yay! What do you think happens to Malaysia if we have,
Guns.
the Second Amendment?
Ugh, probably same America. Honestly, I remember back then someone said that what's the word? Malaysia was kind of like the America of the
Locked.
uh
Southeast Asia?
yeah,
What the
I don't
fuck?
remember what it was, but the argument was like I can see what they mean. Wait,
Mm-hmm.
option I mean we are already obese. We are kind
Yeah,
of like
we're number one, right?
in Asia or in general.
In
I think Asia lah, for sure. And
Is
then
there more obese than us? Country
in I'm assuming
in the world?
America. I'm not sure.
Oh,
Just by like
America.
population
Okay.
alone, probably. Wait, I need to get water. I'm so
Mhm.
thirsty. Okay, sorry, what? Obesity.
Yes.
I don't know. I assume America just by population alone. But
Yeah, I
I'm not
guess so.
surprised if we are the first. Look at our food. So nasty.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Look
right.
at you. You eating fries every night.
Yup.
So many
I'm
carbs.
contributing to the number. Optional quest give
Do you
you.
have any family members like obese?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No. Quest gives you an opportunity to find valuables, so stay alert for a key that may open the Are you kidding me?
I had a friend that's very uh fat lah usually. Uh, I I really see the struggles like holy shit. You cannot walk that far. Finding clothes is hard.
Yeah,
Like straight up, just want to get out of bed. It's like taking in 30 seconds.
that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. Also, you can't like just go straight to like heavy exercise
Oh
because
yeah,
on
of
your
course.
knees.
Oh
Oh my
yeah,
god,
yeah.
if your knees cannot like support with that weight if you're doing like intense exercise. He likes to play badminton too, which is
Oh, that's good.
yeah,
Start.
no.
Better
Because
than
badminton
nothing.
you move a lot. Yes, but with that body weight, it's a danger lah to your knees.
Okay. You know what? I'm not feeling it.
Not feeling what?
This game. I have
Not
to
feeling the
read
game.
the. No, it's just because I think I prefer to play it when I'm alone, I guess. Cause I have to read the lore and actually get into it.
Okay, sorry for talking.
No, it's fine. I think what I can play then, so we can talk.
You going home tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to visit my grandma this few days.
In Ulangat?
No, Kadabra.
Oh,
Yes.
wait. You cuti then?
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Uh,
supposed to get the the only thing is
supposed to be
Thursday. I have
on
to,
Thursday.
yeah, I have
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
shift to next week. That's it. Simple,
Oh,
simple.
wow.
Yes.
So next week you're gonna work 5 days?
4.
Four. Okay, four.
Not bad. So
Not
it's
bad,
like
not bad.
fine. But it's like I just want that 3 days again that I've contracted to do. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Next month.
I hope so. These fucking holidays need to stop being on Wednesdays.
True.
Ugh.
What?
I don't know why it's
Uh,
on
at
Wednesdays.
least we got a holiday. Kelantan and Terengganu doesn't even have holiday.
For what? New Year's?
Yes.
What? I guess because it's
Yes.
not New Year's in the what in the Arab calendar.
I guess. Cause
Weird.
I just asked my mom, esok tak cuti eh? My mom Terengganu Kelantan boleh cuti.
Mm, interesting.
Womp
Interesting.
womp.
Sorry, Kelantan. Suck it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bayangan Kaabah. Cringe bro. Mm.
Don't starve.
Wait, I didn't even ask you how's your day.
You just heard all my day. No, it's fine. I just had that conversation with me. Talk to Jason. That's it. Everything okay. I went to Pasar Malam. That was good.
Samalam in
Yes.
Putrajaya.
Yup.
Is
That
it
was nice.
expensive though?
Ah,
Tough. I haven't been in Pasar Malam.
I
I guess it's
mean,
bazaar lah, but
decent, I guess. The price hasn't changed since the 5 years ago I've been there. So for me, it's like
okay.
pretty cheap than
That's
if you haven't
that's
changed
that's
price.
good.
Yeah.
Good, very good. Because I remember vividly back then when I used to have go to Pasar Malam a lot. Because back in Terengganu, my house,
Mm.
Pasar Malam is just in front of my house. So
Oh.
I always go there every Tuesday or Wednesday, I forgot.
Mm.
So we go there often to buy stuff. I remember what you can buy with just 10 ringgit, which is a lot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, probably not 10 ringgit anymore, obviously.
No.
But,
Now my mom complains about the price, food price in Terengganu.
yeah,
I don't know why, but it sounds very expensive.
mm,
It's yeah, it's expensive. My
it's
mom said.
gonna keep getting at that probably until the economy freaking collapses again. Ah, you have to wait. Nothing to do. I think COVID really fucked up a lot of things. Not just COVID, obviously. Fucking how many billionaires.
Government billionaires.
Yes. Just keep wanting to make more money.
I saw is it a video essay or a Twitter thread or something about being a billionaire is unethical.
Yeah, it is unethical.
Yeah, because the amount of money you make, you have to sacrifice for labor or something. I forgot.
Mm, mm, mm.
But it boils down to how much you make in a minute compared to the average
Yeah.
worker, which is insane.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know why they want so much money.
To like
The world's ending. Who cares?
to to buy a fallout shelter.
Okay, you know what? I forgive them.
They want to get into the vault tech, bro. One day Malaysia is gonna get nuked by China or something. I
Actually,
don't
that's
know.
exactly why like in Fallout, right? As you can see, like Voltec technically was the catalyst for the bomb dropping. So
Mhm.
at first I was like, this is a bit silly. Why would like a bunch of company fund the end of the world, right?
Mm.
in order to be more successful and make more money. That makes no sense. But then
Makes zero sense.
it's like you see like people around us, like we know the climate change is happening and the world is dying, but people just keep finding the cheapest way to produce labor, etc. So it's like you we are seeing the end of the world, but people's like billionaires companies still don't care. So I guess maybe Fallout isn't that far off. It I guess there are some people who genuinely think like who fucking cares? Let's make more money no matter what. Yeah, okay, sure. Fair enough. What can we do? We're just normal people.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't really have any games
You
that
wanna go
are
sleep?
like, yeah, I guess so. There's no games that are like, I can just turn my brain off.
There are none. Stardew Valley.
I play like 1,000 hours of Stardew Valley.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to play anymore. Doesn't give me the same comfort it used to. Ugh. Also, we have a farm. Mia, Manina, Shna, and Aker. Aker been working like I don't know the supermarket, so we cannot progress that farm. uh, Borderlands was a good turn off your brain game, I guess, but it's already done. Dishonored, no. Fallout 4, no. For that to Little Company. I guess no. Right, you're here tomorrow anyway, right?
Sorry?
You're free tomorrow anyway, right? I mean, I won't be here long, unfortunately. I'm just gonna play some games before I go home.
Mm-hmm.
You can play something
I
tomorrow.
need to get back to my wife.
Wha-
I have a secret wife and two kids.
I see. Wait, was that the same lie last time? Is it always two kids?
No,
How many
sometimes
kids last
it's
time?
three.
Why three?
I don't know.
Two sounds more reasonable at your age. Three is a bit
Yes,
like
I mean,
okay.
especially
Three makes me think you're like a religious nut or something. Okay.
what?
You know, like 25 and three kids. Okay, we get it.
Oh no,
You're like Kelantanis.
I don't want kids that early. To be honest with you,
Mm-mm.
like really.
Well, at least you think about kids. I
I
don't even
mean,
know if I want kids. Uh, well, that's fine. Just keep the lie at least. What's the word? Believable. Three kids too much.
yeah.
Two kids is fine. Keep the lie straight.
I
Also, people are gonna
mean,
keep
no, I know
finding proof.
I know I'm lying. That I know that people know that I'm lying. I'm not
Uh,
that serious.
but you should take it at least seriously. Because now it feels like you don't
No.
even have principles in your lying. Uh,
What? I'm joking. It's not.
I'm joking too. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, okay, okay,
I'm
okay.
gonna go sleep then. Bye
All
bye.
right. Bye.